Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another day of May I Scraplift You. Today I am scraplifting Sarah Davies, and her Instagram handle is sarah.davies72. I really liked this layout. I kept mine a little more simple than this one. I mean, not that hers is overly done or anything like that, but I actually was at a retreat with MK. It's this last retreat that we just had in the end of April, and I created this layout. When I showed MK what I was working off of, she actually had the exact same stamp set that Sarah used. At least I believe it's the same stamp set. And so I borrowed it from her and was able to create the same kind of messy circles. There's a lot of ways you could create circles like this. You could just use your blending brush and create a circle that way because they're imperfect. It doesn't have to be like a perfect stamped image or anything. You could also use something like a small round jar or something like that and stamp them down and then use some messy watercolor inside or something like that. Lots of different options. The ink dauber blending pads would also be a good option. And then to create the circles, as you saw, I just used my Muji pen. I didn't do anything fancy. I didn't have a stencil. I didn't have anything other than a pen. And I find that to get the circles somewhat round, it works better if I move my whole arm rather than my hand. My hand tends to make them wobbly if I just bend at my wrist, but if I bend at my whole, like my elbow, my shoulder, then I can keep it more round. And then I just used a bunch of the same color of inks, and I splattered them across the page to finish off this effect. Now I do have more snow photos. Hope you're not getting tired of snowy photos. And so I thought these were perfect colors for that because they kind of look like snowballs. Obviously they're not white, but they kind of look like a snowball might look. And so I thought that was perfect. The colors of ink that I used are Stormy Sky, I believe Speckled Egg, and I'm not sure what the third one is. I will look that up and I will put it in the description box down below for you so that you can get that information if you're interested in that. Now I have this title piece that says Snow Day on it. It is a color cast acrylic piece. It's been in my stash for a while. So I am just using some alcohol ink from Picasso, and I am putting it on my media mat there. I put a little bit of the opaque white and then a couple of different shades of blue, and I'm just dipping into it. As you see, I added a little alcohol to make it a little more liquid. There is the stamp set that I used. I'll put the name of that down below also in case you are interested in purchasing that, if it is still available. I have not even bothered to check, so that will be interesting to find out because I think I might pick it up myself if it is. So I do have more of the snowflakes that I have been using over the last couple of layouts here. As you see, I have a whole pile of them off to the left-hand side there, and I'm going to scatter those up and down this vertical column that was created by the stamps and the circles that were hand-drawn. And then I am pulling in a couple of pieces from this Pink Fresh Studio sticker sheet, and that was on the give and take table. And MK actually picked it up and she was not going to use any of the blue items on it. So I pulled the blue items and gave her back the red and green stuff, which is what she was after. There is this little cup in a blue circle. I thought that would be perfect for this. The girls are actually walking holding hands. I did not tell them to hold hands or anything else. It was just a really sweet moment. They were kind of like trailing right behind me, and I turned around and lo and behold, they're holding hands, and the older one had her hot chocolate cup still in her hand. So I thought that was perfect. And I wanted to go ahead and document that because it's just a sweet moment. I don't see those all the time. Well, we don't see those all the time with 3 and 5-year-olds, but it was just a sweet moment of them kind of caring for each other, and I thought that was cute. So I am going to add some sequins as well as the snowflakes that I have there. I'm also doing a sketchy line all the way around the outside. Since I've got those sketchy circles, I thought a sketchy line would be a great way to finish off the outside edge of this layout. And then the sequins that I am going to be using will be out of a pack of Spiegel Mom Scraps sequins, and I'm just going to be using the blue and kind of silver color ones, or iridescent color ones. And there are a lot of mixes with this one, with the, oh my gosh, mixes that have those colors in it. This one I believe is called Gladiola Fields. I don't even know if it's still available. I've had it in my stash for a little while now. So I'm just using my Crystal Katana and some Liquid Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to adhere those down. And that is pretty much going to do it, you guys. While I finish this up, I just want to remind you there are a lot of people playing along with May I Scraplift You. The link to the playlist is down below, so you can grab that anytime you want throughout the month of May, and you can get to all of the videos that you might be interested in. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again real soon. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this one. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.